And we are back with our podcast today. We want to first of all thank you for taking the time to listen, watch, and we ask you to share, tweet, parlay, go to Clouthub, share it, and just join us on all of our different outlets. We are bringing you some more news today, as we always do. After this, what we are planning on doing after this pandemic is over, we will switch back to tech and majoring on tech, and but I think we're going to keep news as part of it because of how much our world is changing so quickly. So thank you for joining us. We actually ask you to subscribe to all of our channels. We have all the channels in the description. We're adding in our YouTube channel. Every podcast we upload to our Facebook page, our YouTube channel, and also we do the Anchor FM, anchor.fm/Treasure Coast real-time news TC. Sorry about that. I have all the links. I try to keep all the links of our sponsors and everything. So we are going to go to our news here shortly, and of course you see it there on the screen along with the other cameras. I'm trying some different things to give some different views of what all we are doing. So I thank you again for being part of our show, and we hope that you enjoy it. And please comment below, connect with us. We would love to connect with each of you. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to jump into our news portion right now. All right, here we go. House Democrats advance bill to remove Confederate symbols from national parks. The House Appropriations Committee has advanced a new bill which includes a provision to target Confederate symbols in national parks across the U.S. Last week, House Democrats passed the fiscal 2021 bill for the Interior Department along party lines. It would require the National Park Service to take action against Confederate monuments, statues, and plaques. Let me just kind of speak to you a little bit here. You know, whether you like it or not, that is our history. That is where we come from. And the key part of this is we have to remember where we come from, see where we are at, to kind of project where we're going. Of course, right now, all the protests, all the anti-police, the bottom line, this is a political move. They hate Trump because Trump is not a globalist. He's a nationalist. He puts America first. This is all a globalist agenda. And they hate America because America is a nationalist country. We help out people, but Trump is putting America first, have you noticed ever since the trade deals and the money that America was making on the tariffs to China, that's when everything started to go bad. China got called out, basically. That is what happened. So, all right, let's jump back to the news. I'm sorry I got sidetracked, but it just infuriates me. All right, this next news article. Here's how much Trump deregulation saved your family this year. Of course, you know that we have been in the midst of Trump has been deregulating. The liberals, they want to regulate everything. Make sure that you are telling everything you do. In fact, well, there's another rabbit trail. Businesses are doing that too, and so before I came into office, Trump says American workers were smothered by a merciless avalanche of wasteful and expensive and intrusive federal regulation. These oppressive, burdensome mandates were a stealth tax on our people, slashing take-home pay, suppressing innovation, surging the cost of goods, and shipping millions of American jobs overseas. Millions and millions and millions. It never ended. Trump announced, and at the time of this recording, this was yesterday. We launched the most dramatic regulatory relief campaign in American history. At the heart of this effort was a revolutionary promise. For every one new regulation issued, we pledged 2 federal regulations would be permanently removed. We not only met the ambiguous goal, or the ambitious goal, which at the time people said was impossible, we vastly exceeded it. For every one new regulation added, nearly 8 federal regulations have been terminated. That's what the president's been doing. Regulations just cost more money. That's the bottom line. They're very burdensome to the American people. Is what I'm trying to say. So I appreciate the president doing that. All right, our next one. Pathetic New York Times silly double standards on biz boycotts, black beans versus coffee beans. Double standards by the New York Times on product boycotts. A silly anti-Trump boycott of Goya foods was covered with humorless seriousness, while a 2017 Sean Hannity inspired boycott of Keurig coffee makers was mocked as possibly showing support for child molesters. The paper sympathized with liberals pitching childish social media fits over the audacity of the Latino president of Goya Foods, praising President Trump for expanding opportunities for Hispanics. Now, I thought they wanted more openness and more opportunities. I thought they didn't want racism. So here, President Trump offers the Hispanics more opportunities, and now they're really ridiculing that. But anyway, so basically what happened was the Sean Hannity kind of boycotted Keurig because of their tie to human trafficking, and then the other wanted they want to boycott the Goya Foods because the president wants to support Trump. Can anyone say double standard? All right. Let's see here. Corruption Chronicles. Let's see. Okay. Let's see if we can pull this up here. Trump task force to dismantle M13 takes down gangs key leaders. This is some stuff that's been happening in the background the whole time. You know, whether you realize it or not, Trump truly is trying to bring America back. Some good news for a change. The article reads, and this is from Judicial Watch: a special task force launched by President Donald Trump to gut the nation's deadliest street gang has taken down key leaders in less than a year. For the first time, charged a gangbanger for terrorism-related offenses. The feared street gang of mostly Central American illegal immigrants has spread throughout the U.S. and is renowned for drug distribution, murder, rape, robbery, home invasions, kidnappings, vandalism, and other violent crimes. The Justice Department National Gang Intelligence Center says criminal gangs like MS-13 are responsible for the majority of violent crimes in the U.S. and are the primary distributors of most illicit drugs. So don't you want to improve America's standing and clean up the culture for our kids? All right, WV Dem denied department request for crisis funding prior to pandemic. West Virginia Democrat gubernatorial nominee Ben Salango accused the state of failing to prepare for the coronavirus just 1 year after he denied funding to address potential health emergencies. In his role as Kanawha County Commissioner, Salango rejected a budget request from his county health department that would have bolstered funding for an emergency, including the potential outbreak of a flu-like illness. Kanawha Charleston Health Department officials asked for $160,000 from Salango's committee, the same amount they received for 3 consecutive fiscal years. In February 2019, Salango was one of the 3 commissioners to vote down the request, which Department Chairman Dr. Arthur Rubin said would help pay for unforeseen emergencies. So once again, the Democrats try to control everything, and then when they fall into trouble and fall into needing help, they try to blame they blame Trump. So they're trying to they don't make sense. It's just crazy. All right, we'll go ahead and do this article, and then we will go to a break, and then I'll come back and do a live mention of an offer that I have. Okay, Biden's new Green Deal. Biden's new Green New Deal is the same as the old Green New Deal. Although he doesn't call it that, Joe Biden, the presumptive 2020 presidential nominee of the Democrat Party, rolled out his version of the Green New Deal during a Tuesday speech on how his administration will handle man-made climate change. Okay, it was introduced, of course, we all know, many know, the Green New Deal was introduced by Alexandria Cortez, the radical, totally insane Democrat from New York, and Senator Edward Markey from Massachusetts, Democrat. And I said that on purpose, Democrat. They're idiots. While somewhat vaguely aspirational, this aims to commit the U.S. to net zero greenhouse gas emissions by 2050, to creating, get this, creating millions of unionized jobs, to investing much more in clean infrastructure in the industry, to hugely expanding public transit and high-speed rail, and to greatly increasing federal support for research and development of no-carbon energy generation. So it would cost $10 trillion. So folks, we are basically at a point now that the Democrats, all they want to do is add to the budget. Let me switch this back over to the screen. They want to add to the budget, and they want to just spin, regulate, because you know what? They know better than you. They know what you need better than you. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right, we're going to take a break. We're going to go to our sponsors, and I do want to thank you again for listening. We'll be right back, and then we'll do our own promotion that we have, and we thank you for continuing to listen, share, like, and just continue to connect with us. Thank you again. Take a break with our sponsors. Finding the right lawn service can always be challenging. You find those services that just try to make it through the day and really don't do what you want them to do. Well, I have great news for you. R.W. Peters Lawn Services in South Stuart, Florida and Hobe Sound can help you out. If you live around the Hobe Sound, South Stuart, Florida area, you can get your lawn service completed by R.W. Peters Lawn Services. You can go to their website, peterslawnservicesfl.com. You can even call them 740-710-2031. That's 740-710-2031. Email Brian at peterslawnservicesfl.com. Call them today. trying to advertise in today's world is a very competitive thing. There are many advertising agencies that are saying that if you go with them, you will actually get your word out. Well, I would like to introduce to you a totally new and innovative way to advertise your message. It's called Flamin Hot Ads. That is Flamin Hot Ads, ADS. Flamin Hot Ads puts your business card size ad on a styrofoam carryout tray. In today's world, carryouts are a major part of any restaurant business. You can call them 833 ads to go. That's ADSTOGO. 833 ads to go. Call them to put your advertisement on a styrofoam carryout tray. Art is a thing of the past. I would like to introduce to you a artist that still does hand-drawn art. Don Meredith. Go to donmeredithart.com. That's DonMeredithArt.com. Don Meredith does hand-drawn art. He will do whatever you need him to do. You can go to the website and you can see his art that he does. You can give him a call, 772-708-4060. Email finefunart@gmail.com. That's FINEFUNART@gmail.com. Or his website, Don Meredith MEREDITH art.com. He looks forward to talking with you. Are you looking for real news with a real conservative perspective? I invite you to facebook.com/realtimenewstc. That's Realtime News TC of the Treasure Coast. My name is James Powell. I'm the host. I truly would like to invite you to join us. We'll see you on the next show. And we are back. We do thank you for continuing to listen and join us. And as I said, I want to tell you about a one thing I am offering. This is actually my website. Of course, if you've been listening very long, you know it's yourchurchpromotions.com/5, the number 5, FOR, and the number 50, 5450, the number 5, FOR, and 50. yourchurchpromotions.com/5 for 50. I am offering 5 video intros for $50. But in the midst of that, I ask you to go to the site, take a look at it, put your name, cell number in, and enter your area code. When you sign up for our texting notification service, you are redirected. You get free video editor, free tutorials, and some extra free stuff some free training that I have just for signing up for the texting notification service. Also, we ask you to submit or like our Facebook page, facebook.com/yourchurchpromotions. Follow us on there. Okay, what you get for $50, you get 5 video intros. You can have there are 5 different styles, and you can use them for video intro, video outro. Just give us your high quality logo. I personally do each of these. I create the videos myself. This is not some automated system. You submit your name, email, your slogan or a message, website, acceptance on the email list. You upload your file, and then you purchase. When you purchase, it's redirected to PayPal. $50, you get 5 video intros for that. Plus we have some free bonuses down here, and we actually have added more, haven't updated the page, but for $50, 5 video intros. All right, we're going to jump over to the tweets, Donald Trump tweets, and here is the latest tweet that he retweeted. Oxford's coronavirus vaccine is reported to have shown promising results after the team discovered the jab could provide double protection against the virus. Here's another one 1 hour ago at the time I'm recording this. Should Germany choose to ban Huawei in the autumn, a corner will have been turned. America will have used its might to humble one of China's national champions. All right, of course, the next revolution, hosted by Steve, I can't remember his last name, bound for a breakup. A.G. Barr said that the U.S. has become over-reliant on Chinese goods and services, including face masks, medical gowns, and other protective equipment designed to curb the spread of the coronavirus. So basically, we're cutting off all ties to China, which is good. We're bringing back American-made products. All right, let me go ahead and refresh this again, and we will see if there is anything new. Doesn't look like it so far. And we'll go ahead and, okay, this is the last Trump tweet we will read. Donald Trump retweeted Sean Hannity. Trump, Joe Biden wants to abolish police, ICE, bail, suburbs, Second Amendment, American way of life. That is why I am so pro-Trump. He's about America. That's the bottom line. All right, let's jump over to Clouthub. Again, in the links, please follow me. Look up James Powell. That's James Powell, all lowercase. Look me up. Follow me. And I would love to really connect with you. All right, the latest postings in Clouthub. Of course, this is the tech time, and I'm starting to do this more, reading tweets and going over to Clouthub, and I'm going to be going to Parler too on purpose. Just showing you what is available. All right. This Dragon 40 says House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy told Hannity that it is crucial for Republicans to win big in the fall because otherwise, as he put it, I don't know if we'll ever have an opportunity to win it again. Here's a tweet from Chuck Nellis. Have these anti-white morons considered the lawsuits coming their way for racial bias against white men? It's a double-edged sword, haters. Renowned art museum curator steps down after refusing to exclude works of white male artists. All right, Preacher Bo says, those calls that thrill a pastor's heart. Just got one from an excited church member celebrating his wife getting a job that will allow her to be in church every service. Is there a pastor's happy dance? That's awesome. Dragon 40 again, they want to bury our economy under suffocating, relentless landslides of Washington red tape like we had before I got here, President Trump said, offering 6 examples of changes proposed by Democrats. All right, let's go now to Parler before we end this podcast. All right, let me go refresh my feed. Team Trump, 2 minutes ago. Bernie Sanders said that Joe Biden has moved a whole lot in many ways towards adopting Sanders' far-left policies. Crazy Bernie and the radical left control Joe Biden and will run America if he is basically elected. Mark Levin, Mueller and Weissman lying again. Here's another Mark Levin. The Levin defund plan. Over a month ago, I argued on radio and TV that we must begin defunding our colleges and universities, that is, BDS, the source of anti-Americanism and Marxism. It appears that is correct. Another Levin parlay. Helter Skelter is at it again. propagandists for the Hate America left, aka Democrats. Dan Bongino, male co-founder of SJW Rage Mob Sleeping Giants, used gaslighting, misogyny to keep female co-founder in her place. And Sean Hannity, great listen, Jeffrey Lord catching Joe Biden plagiarizing Bobby Kennedy. And if I want you to recommend you follow these: Mark Levin, Team Trump, Sean Hannity, Dan Bongino. I really enjoy Dan Bongino. He is a down-to-earth guy. All right, there's one, and while I'm at it, I meant to follow Solomon, and I just did. Okay, let's end this podcast with verse of the day. And I do this on purpose to let you know that, and just to encourage you that God has this all under control. God knows what we are facing. For the Lamb at the center of the throne will be their shepherd. He will lead them to springs of living water, and God will wipe away every tear from their eyes. Thoughts of today's verse? What a beautiful picture. The one who died for us will nourish and refresh us. The one upon whom all eternity hinges will take time to personally comfort us. No wonder Paul could say that he did not consider his present sufferings worth comparing to the glory that would be revealed to us. The prayer: Father God and Sovereign Lord of all creation, thank you for your incredible love for me. While I know I don't deserve your overwhelming and generous grace, I rejoice in it. While I know my best attempts at honoring you fall short, thank you for promising to welcome me into your presence. Care for me and comfort me when I come home to you. Your love, O Lord, is beyond my comprehension and exhausts my appreciation while filling my heart with wonder and praise. In Jesus' name I praise you. Amen. Thank you again for watching, for listening. Please subscribe, share, like, connect with us on all of our different social medias. I'm going to try to keep posting the replays of the episodes. We're trying to bring you news, real conservative news, in a real conservative way, talking about real tech and a real God. Thanks again. We look forward to seeing you on our next broadcast.